I saw an interesting court judgment recently about an HMO in Belfast where it appeared that a landlord had been penalised for actually trying to benefit his tenants. In the case of Declan Boyle against Belfast City Council, which was heard earlier this year, Declan Boyle owned an HMO in Jerusalem Street which had 5 bedrooms over 3 stories. In 2006 he did improvements which included putting 3 washing compartments into 3 of the bedrooms. This was a toilet, a basin and a shower. The property was registered as an HMO in 2007, then by the Housing Executive, and then was renewed every 5 years as per that legislation. And that happened all the way up until 2022. By that point, Belfast City Council had taken over the regulation of HMOs from the Housing Executive. When the council came to inspect for the renewal in 2022, they essentially failed 2 of the bedrooms because when they measured the rooms to make sure they were the appropriate size, they omitted to measure the washing compartments. So that meant that 2 of the rooms were in theory under the floor area required for a bedroom under the HMO regulations. The council essentially proposed a decision which said that they would only allow for 5 if 2 of the washing compartments were removed. They said that would cost round about £9,000. The landlord said that would cost £17,000. Long story short, Boyle appealed this decision. The court noted that the regulations for the HMOs did not require the washing compartments to be excluded from the overall measurements. And actually, the judge said, while the space standard is to be applied flexibly, in this case it seems to me the council applied it slavishly. He went on to say the provision of the washing compartments will have added to the overall amenity of the HMO. So the court found that whilst the council was correct in having regard to the space standard when they were looking at the application, it applied it wrongly in this case. It seems to me that there was a recognition here that the tenants were ultimately getting a benefit from having these washing compartments. And for whatever reason, the council surveyor seemed absolutely loath to take the washing compartments into account, which I think is a good result for the landlord, it's a good result for the tenants, and perhaps not so good for the council.